All right, guys, welcome back to the Flyover State of Film. We wanted to do like just a little niblet before we meet each other in Pittsburgh in person, but we also wanted to ride that fucking content wave of Avengers Endgame. You're probably psyched to see it probably tomorrow or Friday. This episode probably comes out on Wednesday. I'm forcing TJ to drop it on Wednesday, drop it on Wednesday, drop it on Wednesday. As always, dropping on Wednesday. So as always, we have Brian from DVD Bunker. We have TJ at TJ Dex and Joe from Shandango. I'm going to steal the format of everybody that does it on the internet. We have fan fiction. We have movie fights. We have the greatest debate from TTA. We're going to fight about the Avengers. But we're going to have a fucking speed round because this is going to be a niblet. Just a niblet. We already filmed that episode. # behind the scenes. We're going to do 40 seconds of the speed round, 20 seconds rebuttals. I'm going to say the questions. Whoever yells out, I'm going to give you the answers, okay? I'm going to say the questions and the answers, and you guys pick from the answers. Got that? Just yell them out, but be
so there are set answers that we will be choosing from. We don't have to come up with them. We just have to pick one of the ones.
Yes, that's right. But be considerate about the listeners. Don't yell them out so hard, but please yell them out. All right. First question. What Avenger is most likely to win a truck contest? That's where you have to leave your hand on the truck, and whoever pulls the hand away wins the truck.
What I think we all know what a touch a truck contest is.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't trust my audience. All right.
I didn't.
Choices. Spider-Man, Groot, Mantis.
Spider-Man.
Groot.
Mantis.
All right. Joe's answered first. He has Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Joe. Groot is TJ. And Mantis is Brian. Joe, you have 40 seconds on your clock. Starts now.
Okay, first of all, I'm assuming it's the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has the finger grips that keeps him to be able to hold onto that truck as long as he possibly can. He also has the stamina and the alertness to know what's going on. He has the attentiveness to hold on to that truck. Spider-Man is the only winner of this contest. He's the only one with literally the physical stick on the truck. He could put all of his energy into that and be nimble enough to move in case there's any funny business. That's all.
And time. Good use of your time. TJ, you got Groot. Groot, go.
I think the biggest thing that comes in this stamina contest is the base. And if you're going to have a base, you got to have roots. Groot is a root. This guy can put his roots into the ground. You're not going to be shaky up top because you have a stability of your lower half. This guy is a tree. Trees sway a little bit, but guess what? Those branches stay on tack of whatever they're tapping on. Because guess what? When the storms come at night, those branches are tapping on your window. They don't let go. They're sitting there going, I'm never leaving this window. It's a tree. Joe, shut your fucking mouth. So Groot has tough roots. You cannot move this guy. He's a tree.
Stop. All right, that was a good one. I like stability. I'm married. I'm a very stable guy. Brian, you got Mantis. Your time starts now.
I think everybody's focusing on the wrong thing. All this thing about stamina and his stability and roots, that presupposes that this is going to take a long time. But when you have a character like Mantis, her whole thing is manipulation and control of your emotions and your mental state, you're not going to last very long around her. First of all, you can't get away. The farthest you can get is the other side of a truck from her. That's well within her range. She can manipulate. Also, Spider-Man already showed in Infinity War very scared and freaked out by Mantis. He was all scrambling. He was, don't put me in a cocoon. I'm a dumb kid who makes references to movies. Look out for my big puffy hair.
Stop. Stop. That was very good. That's good. He used his time to attack you guys. All right, Joe, you got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to head back or just build on your character. Go ahead. Who's winning that truck, Joe?
All right. Well, first of all, Groot is also a teenager, and he's a lot younger, and he's going to get the fucking distracted and care more about his video game. And the tapping analogy of the tree, guess what? It's still pulling its finger on and off that tree if it's swaying and tapping. You lose if you go off the tree at all. Brian, for Mantis, you know what? She's just going to get fucking tired.
I'm sorry, Joe. You got tired. You got distractions. TJ, what you got? Your time starts now.
Spider-Man has sticky hand things. You don't even know he's a spider, you butthole. He puts his hands on thing, he might get stuck. Groot puts his roots in the thing, gets stuck in the ground. He can't move. Mantis has to touch you to enable anything she can do, but also she might get distracted by what she's doing to you and take her hands off the thing. Spider-Man's teenager. He's going to get distracted by a girl walking by. Fuck.
Oh. All right, Brian, we got a distracted spider, a tired tree, and Mantis can't reach. What do you got?
I'd like to get a fact check on that. I don't think she has to put her hands on you to affect you. I believe just people who are in her presence are affected by her in those movies. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it down there. I'm not 100% sure on TJ's facts here. I didn't hear a lot of knockdowns. I heard a lot more of the same from these guys, but I didn't hear how they were going to combat Mantis's ability to control the situation. This is going to be a quick fight.
Oh, I need another rebuttal. I need 10 more seconds.
No, I'm sorry. We got nothing. This is a tidbit. This is not a fan fiction.
I like a tidbit.
A tidbit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna steal a hashtag copyright infringement.
Tidbit or tidbit?
I like Joe's grip. That's why I put him there. I like Roots. I did not expect that. I thought you were going to go with the joke of he can cut off his hand, walk away, and leave literally his hand on the car. That would have won your argument, but you did not say that. But I love that Brian picked up on the joke that I wanted to do, which is emotions manipulations, and that is what's going to win you the car. Mantis wins this round.
Okay, that felt incredibly biased.
I'm sorry.
If you've ever been on one of these shows, the whole thing is playing to your judge. So I don't know if you guys know this, but
at least I'm honest.
I'm a goddamn champion.
At least I'm honest about why I'm picking.
We get it. I'm a champion.
All right, Brian has 1 point.
It's not in my Twitter bio or anything. Jeez.
All right, next question. Again, guys, I'm going to give you the answers. I'm going to give you the answers, but since Brian won the first point, he's going to have the first choice, and then I'm going to give you, for you guys to just yell out. So after Brian picks, Joe and TJ yell out your answer. All right, Brian, you get your first choice. Who is more likely to retire and own a Papa John's franchise? Ant-Man, Hawkeye, or Drax?
I'm going to go with Ant-Man.
Hawkeye.
Yes, Drax.
All right. Let's Brian. How about you start off with Ant-Man? Give me 2 seconds. I'm writing down because I did not expect you guys to pick so quickly. All right, Brian, you got 40 seconds. Why does Ant-Man gonna retire and own a Papa John's franchise? Start.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Like, after a long career, I'm assuming retire means a long career of superheroing. His body's weary. But you know what? He remembers a time when he had a little bit of joy, and that's when he worked at that Baskin-Robbins franchise. He knows the kind of like pleasure of serving the public and giving the people what they want. He's not as into ice cream, though. He really loves pizza, and he knows that a brand that could use some rehabbing, maybe with a superhero as their spokesperson, shrink down your prices on 2 large pizzas at Papa John's. Come on in and see Ant-Man.
Stop. I like the slogan. Papa John, you can have that on for free. All right. TJ, you picked Hawkeye. Why will Hawkeye own a franchise of Papa John's after he retires? You guys start now.
Because in all seriousness, how much can a guy last in the CIA or secret agency or whatever the fuck he's in with shooting arrows? Doesn't work. You don't shoot guns. You don't live in the era. So you know what you do? You buy a franchise of Papa John's. You don't buy one. You don't buy two. You buy three. Because you know what? Shield has a very good retirement pension plan. So you buy a bunch of three. So you're not really necessarily running them or doing anything. You franchise them. You're a guy in the background. You got a cool mohawk sitting at home. You got like 3 kids, maybe 2 now because of the snap. So you hang out. Maybe you shoot an arrow here and there. You show maybe your kid to shoot an arrow. But other than that, Hawkeye is the guy to make it Papa John's. He's strict. He's a part of the
Stop.
military.
All right, he has money. That's all I heard. He has money. Joe, why would Drax?
I said a lot more than that.
The only thing that tied it to Papa John's is money. Joe, why would Drax own a Papa John's franchise? Their time starts now.
So Drax, as we know, is so literal about everything that I think he would be literal enough to strictly follow what the pizza, the way you make it, and how to hire, and know exactly what to do. I think he'd go out and he'd hire his buddies like a Peter Quill and a Rocket to help run the operation. But he'd have one track goal where he'd have to hit those numbers every month and have to hit those deals. So there would need to be some guidance, but he would come out on top in the margins because of his one track brain.
All right, stop. We got margin talk.
Oh no, you're pointing to the judge because you said margins. This is bullshit. Excel, I get it. Numbers, I hear you.
All right. Recap of the first round. We got a good slogan. We got money from Hawkeye, and we got a person that can follow the fucking rules. Brian, you got 20 seconds to win me over. Win me over, big guy. Start.
Nobody wants to get their Papa John's from a dude with a white nationalist haircut and an arm sleeve tattoo. So let's just send Hawkeye on down the road. You walk in, I'll tell you what, you walk in to Papa John's, you're like, oh, I didn't realize Papa John was doing date rapes now. So that's I'm out of that. And then the thing with Drax is
Stop.
Let's come back from that. Okay.
You got 20 seconds, DJ.
All right.
Defend your white nationalist rapist. Start.
Yeah. Ant-Man. He was an employee of Baskin Robbins. He's not even management. He has no idea what food management numbers are or what.
He just knew what he liked. Okay.
Interrupted. I get 5 more seconds.
Go ahead.
He's so literal. Who'd be like, "Who is Papa John's? Who is he? If I can't get his recipe, I'm not going to just make it." Hawkman is
Hawkman.
You know who you're fighting for.
No way to recover from what they said, but he will
Stop. All right, Joe.
Hold on. Wait,
Joe. Joe, you're clean. Nobody attacked you.
I attacked him.
That's fine. So I recommend.
I ran out of time. I had good stuff for Drax too.
I recommend attacking Brian. Brian is in the lead with the white nationalist. You got 20 seconds. Starts now.
All right, so Ant-Man, he's just gonna fuck up. He's gonna bail halfway through. He's gonna give all this shit away because he's free. And then guess what? His business is gonna go under because he's not gonna be financially stable, and he's having to do another heist to get that, and he's gonna get fucking caught. And then he can't run his goddamn Papa John's because he's in the zero. He can't hit his quarters.
I didn't even talk about how you get a built-in crew.
Stop.
He didn't talk about Hawkeye, so I win, right?
Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna still make it. I'm gonna give you the other question still, but fucking Brian killed that with the Hawkeye. I'm sorry. You can't deny it. You can't deny that. It was fucking hilarious.
Drax, man.
I feel
That was a fight.
You have to make this 4 question. You got to make this a 4 question then.
All right, I have 4 questions, but I thought I was gonna have.
What if I go 3 for 3 though? What if I smoke you guys again? I got to do a 4th one. I got all night. I don't got all fucking night here, man. I got a family.
Here's the rule.
All right, we don't.
You said ready? If Brian smokes us 3 for 3, when we're in Pittsburgh, I said this in the chat. I will get Flyover State of Film tattooed on my butt cheek. Hashtag.
All right, this is not gonna happen.
Hashtag Flyover State of Film.
No. He's saying it.
Oh, it's happening. If that happens,
I'm not gonna push you to do it.
I'm gonna
win
push
it.
this.
I
Win it.
don't know when we're gonna have the time because you guys want to film like 10 shows while we're
All
in
right,
Pittsburgh for
No, 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 no.
36 hours. You guys are gonna have me. You know I'm an old man, right? You're gonna be propping me up by the end.
Very
We're
small.
diverging.
Very small.
All right, question 3. TJ, you have a lot on the line, and Joe, please give it your all. But Brian,
A lot on the crack, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Like 'cause of his butt crack.
all right,
It's a
question
line in the middle of
number
his butt.
question number 3. Again, Brian gets to pick first. As soon as Brian picks, Joe and TJ, go ahead and yell it out. All right, who would be the best Avenger to snuggle with? You got Happy, Wong, or M'Baku?
I'm gonna go with Happy.
M'Baku.
Wong. Fuck you.
All right. TJ is M'Baku. Brian is Happy, and Joe is Wong. Brian, tell us why you want to snuggle with Happy.
I'm
Go.
gonna tell you what makes Happy Hogan the best snuggler, and this was so easy for me once I locked onto this. The dude is needy as fuck. The guy just is like desperate for human contact. Tony just treats him like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like he so wants Tony and Pepper. He wants to be like in their inner circle. There's deleted scenes in Infinity War where he's like running around chasing away paparazzi. He's so desperate for their approval and their love. He's so needy. He would just be like all over you. And if that's what you want from a cuddler, that's what you like. That's the perfect match. Like you got somebody who is like a big spoon who's going to be on you. And he's also late stage John Favreau. So he's got a good 240, 250 on you to like really cuddle up.
That's a great point. I like it. He's needy. He wants you in your chest. Joe, was it right? Joe asked first?
Well, no, TJ.
All right, TJ,
TJ
you got
Fuck, I was trying to
TJ.
get third. Okay, yeah. So,
TJ, you got M'Baku starting now.
M'Baku lives in the mountains. His skin is hot-blooded. He also has a dope fur that he wears. At the same time, when he's culling you, he has the most amazing grunting ASMR he can put in your ears at the same time. There's no doubt about it that this guy is the best color. He's the best big spoon you could ever have. I'll be the little spoon to him all day, like I will be to Brian in Pittsburgh. If you're listening to this,
I am a great big spoon. That's no lie.
This is what he does. That's what M'Baku does. And at the same time, I don't need him to be clingy. What do I need a clingy spooner for? I need a guy who's going to spoon me and then leave me. You know what I'm saying? So spoon me, leave me, warm-blooded M'Baku.
And we got time. That was good. That was a type 40. That was a type 40.
So,
Joe, we got a needy and we got a warm chest. Where are you taking
who
me?
you really want then, if you want them to leave you, is Wong. Wong's gonna be there for you, but when he's ready to leave, he's just gonna fucking disappear. But not before he feeds you, not before he gives you some nice food and some knowledge, and he's just gonna hold you nice close. But then when it's time to go, he's gonna say peace, and you're like, that was a nice evening. I ate some food, got some snuggles. Made some laughs. Wong's pretty funny. He could deal with that piece of shit, Cumberbatch. Wong for the win.
You don't want those 10 seconds?
He's taking them.
It's
Take a 10-second victory lap, my man. You nailed it.
Time. All
I
right.
recuse my time.
We got 10 seconds left on the board, but that's fine. All right, Brian, I'm going to give you a recap that I've always been giving. We got a needy from Wong. We got a disappearance.
No, needy was me. That was Happy. That was me, and I enjoy it.
Needy from Happy, disappearing from Wong, and a hot chest ASMR big spoon from TJ. 20 seconds, Brian. Woo me.
That Wong argument's crazy. Who wants somebody who cuddles and leaves? And what about food? He was mooching off Doctor Strange. He ain't got shit to feed you. Also, M'Baku, that's an alpha. He ain't gonna cuddle you. He ain't gonna be sensitive. He ain't gonna be cuddly. He's gonna be a buck, alpha male. He's gonna make you be you're not gonna feel like a comforted little spoon. You're gonna feel like a comforted little bitch.
Oh,
This is so easy.
Oh,
So easy.
TJ, talk to me about your alpha. 20 seconds on the clock starts now.
what you want when cuddling is an alpha. You don't want a beta like Happy is. Happy is Tony Stark's little bitch. He's his little bitch. He's the little spoon. I want to be cuddled by a big spoon. And Wong has tuna breath. The guy wants to tuna melt. A fucking punk. I don't want tuna melt breath on my back when I'm trying to get cuddled. I want a big, strong.
Stop. All right. We got a bitch and Happy.
Oh, real quick, I'm sorry. I didn't establish that this is my Happy is the Happy from Iron Man 3 with the little ponytail.
No. Can't take it back.
Joe, I bet you want those 10 seconds back, but you only get 20. Tell me about Wong. Starts now.
But Wong brushed his teeth before that because he's a wizard, and I don't have to smell that tuna breath because he's just like, oh, cool, I got rid of it. Oh, what do you want? We want a blanket? Boom, Wong with the wizardry. Can you guys do wizardry shit? No. Wong can pull anything out from any dimension. You want some air coming in? Boom, wizardry. You want a nice pillow? Boom, wizard.
Boom.
Stop. I mean, I wish you had told me about Wong's wizardry in your first go round and then use your time to rebut against them. But since you did not attack any of the other ones, I have to give it to TJ.
Because Wong doesn't attack.
I really want to curl up to M'Baku. I really do.
Butt cheek, I'm with it.
I really want to feel a man. I want to.
I'm pretty rapey.
No, I really want him to just take over.
I was gonna say, like, I'm
maybe go to sleep.
questionable. I don't.
Technically, Brian won. We were only gonna do 3 questions, but he didn't sweep. So we don't need the tattoo, but I'm gonna give you the 4th question and try.
But also, if you want to tattoo your ass, we'll all look at it.
Yeah, well, if you want to do it, go ahead.
Now, also, if I win this, Yusef, if you got a chance, think of a question off the top of your head so I can challenge Brian for the tattoo on my butt.
All right. Question number 4. I'm sorry.
And I get to choose first.
You get to choose first. And please try not to make this creepy. Let's not make this creepy. Who would be the best Avenger to bring home to mom? Who do you want to bring home to mom? Black Widow, Nebula, or Scarlet Witch?
Wow. Black Widow.
Yell it out.
Nebula.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, wow. There you go. You got your own choices. Good for you guys. You have your own voice. You made your own choices. This is 2019. Everybody has their own voice. All right. TJ, you can start us off. 40 seconds. You get to tie Brian. Start.
Black Widow is the perfect double agent. She could play whatever you want her to play to your mom. She might have murdered 1,000 people, but Nebula, Scarlet Witch cannot control their emotions at any point in any of the MCU films. Black Widow can make you think she's your best friend, and all of a sudden, like she did in Civil War, turn your back on you and save the next guy. Black Widow is the perfect person to bring home your mom and make her think that she's going to have a baby, and eventually she leaves you for another woman. So, Badal.
Got 10 seconds.
And also, Black Widow is the prettiest out of the 3.
Whoa.
Thank you for not making it weird. Stop.
Oh, TJ's mom wants to bang Black Widow, I guess. I don't know.
All right, Brian.
My mom likes gingers.
Tell me about Nebula. You got 40 seconds. Why do you want your mom to meet Nebula? Start.
Here's what I was thinking. My mom's like one of those waspy conservative older ladies, and I was thinking that maybe Nebula would be good for her. It'd be like me bringing home a minority, but because it wasn't like a black or a Mexican, she could be more comfortable with that. She could like ease into it. Oh, a blue person, I see, from a different planet. Oh, she's part cyborg, and this way she would like alleviate some of her white guilt, and she would be like, oh, I'm very woke because I accepted this person into my life. I am a hero because I didn't naturally assume this space pirate was here to murder me. So I'm like thinking about my mom.
Stop.
I don't even know notes to take for that one.
All right, Joe, we got.
Hey, you wanted a round 4, and I had another beer.
It's Joe. tell me, why do you want to bring Scarlet Witch to your mom's house? Start.
So my mom can sniff out the bullshits and the sluts and the fake
Bolsheviks?
girls. and all.
Whoa.
So she gonna know immediately that that Black Widow is a fucking fake, and she's gonna realize Scarlet Witch is a real fan, true girl. She's gonna know what's going on. Nebula, it's not even a question. She's gonna be, who's this fucking cyborg? Why'd you bring home your sex doll? But Scarlet Witch, she's gonna just say, yeah, I mean, like, she's a bit offbeat, but I like her accent. She seems pretty cool. Oh wait, she lost her accent during dinner. That's okay. We still love her. Invite her over. You know it.
Stop. I gotta give you props. This is your best round so far. We called Black Widow a slut, Nebula a sex doll. We hit on all cylinders, but now we go circle back to TJ. TJ, you got 20 seconds to bring this home. Go.
I feel like we're reliving Brian's Ridley Scott's alien sexual fantasy that he just wants to bring home to mom at some point. He loves Ridley Scott. He loves all the alien movies he does. Scarlet Witch, she's Russian, Sokovian, whatever she is. Joe, your mom is not going to accept her in your family household. Scarlet Witch literally can play whatever my mom wants. And also, she had ginger.
Stop. All right, we got racism from TJ.
Oh, so Scarlet Witch. Can I start?
No. We got Brian. We got Brian. Brian, tell us about your fantasies about fucking aliens. Starts now.
Well, I'm not like, I believe in the rights of sentient robots, unlike Joe here. I'm not some kind of horrific racist like he is. And my mom would probably, again, be more comfortable. Her white guilt would be satiated with me bringing home an illegal alien rather than two Russians who have recently had done some very terrible damage on our country.
All right, a lot of Russian racism in this podcast. Joe, tell us about your Russian lady starting now.
First of all, my Russian lady is the best. And according to TJ, he also wants to bring my Russian lady home. Also, I guess you've been watching Solo too much because you're all about these fucking robot rights that no one cares about because they don't have rights because they're robots. And, we're just kind of a fucking nice dinner. At least my date is dinner at my mom's house.
That's what you get for giving him a compliment. You fucked him up that way.
Sorry. I was trying to be encouraging, Joe, but you fell on your face in that rebuttal round.
Yeah, I got...
I mean, it's a very strong first round. It's a very strong first round, Joe, but you really fucking just crapped the bed.
You know where you want to go.
I really love the actor angle that TJ threw out, and I'm gonna give it to TJ. TJ, you get the point.
Yes,
it's 2-2.
He tied me in a match that never should have happened. So what do we do now?
Technically, Brian won. I'm gonna make up one. All right, I'm just gonna make up one. What? Oh, fuck, I don't know. What Avenger?
My butt, right?
What Avenger did you want in a pickup basketball game? All right, what Avenger do you want in a pickup basketball game? Do you want? And this is TJ. TJ's gonna choose. I'm just gonna make them.
I can choose.
Now.
Okay.
Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, or Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
He picked the black one. He's racist.
What about you two? Do you want Star-Lord or Rocket Raccoon?
I'll take Rocket Raccoon. He's got a little jetpack. He'll be able to do dunks. I'm done with this. This is too long. It's taking too long. That was my argument. There was my 40 seconds. You get a rocket pack. You fly up. You throw dunk it. You win.
Brian won.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck?
Thank you guys for tuning in to this tiny movie fight. This was very fun. Make sure to tune in to our Flyovers to the Pit. We're going to be in Pittsburgh. We're going to be in person. We're going to have fun. We're going to be talking about Avengers
destination in America. We could have gone anywhere, but we picked the world's most scenic destination, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That's true.
3 rivers gloriously coming together. The smokestacks billowing to the sky. It's a glorious. It's going to be a glorious.
So many bridges. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this Niblet. Make sure to ask us questions for our Q&A. Hit us up on our Twitters. We're going to tell you your Twitters now, or just comment on the Twitter.
Hashtag Ask Flyover.
So, Brian, where can the people find you?
You know where to find me. I'm on Twitter at Hercules. You can find my old podcast, The DVD Bunker. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, just search that out. And you can find me here on Flyover State of Film, showing these guys how podcasting is done all the time.
TJ, what's up with you, man? You came close. You don't have to get a tattoo at least.
No, well, so
I think he should still get it. I think he wants to get it.
I think he does.
I'm gonna do. You guys find me at TJ Dex. Also, Ask Flyover. A lot of fun. Anything personal, get real crazy with it. Ask Brian the craziest stuff you can do. Ask him, he'll show you stuff. I bet you will. He sent me a Gmail one time. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, check out Flyover State of Film at YouTube, and that's it, guys. See you.
What's up with you, T. Joe? I'm sorry, I didn't give you a point, Joe.
No, that's fine. I didn't deserve one. You can find me discriminating.
I know how that feels. That happened to me once.
You can find me discriminating against robots every day on Shenango.
They're not. They don't even have souls. So
it was such a good opener, man.
I know. I'm gonna lose sleep over it.
All right. WildLivesMovies.com. Wild Movies. Thank you for everybody. Please stay tuned for our Avengers Endgame talk. Peace.
Boing, man, talk.